Okay, good evening. Uh, so, we should develop the motivation of listening to the Dharma for the benefit of or the benefit of awakening, uh, which is illusion on its own side, to benefit all sentient beings, which is also an illusion of its own side, and it's also to awaken ourselves from all suffering, which is also an illusion from its side. And so therefore we should right now have the motivation to the pure motivation to listen to the Dharma, to be solely to be of a benefit for others. So today I'm going to talk a little bit about about a message that somebody sent me. And this message is a very interesting message that I decided to talk about it because I feel that if we do not awaken from this and we allow ourselves to become, to believe as what this message is saying, then there's not much purpose in practicing Dharma at all. Okay? So that's why when I saw this message, I thought this was a very, very interesting message and this was a very interesting topic. And that's why I decided then to teach on this topic and also to teach about another topic which has a link to this, which is an antidote to this. So, in the process of practicing or cultivating Dharma, then definitely it is during this time it is always very easy because of all our previous lives habituation is to see problems, is to recognize problems, is to always blame, complain and justify. Again, we need to awaken from the slumber of the suffering that we also believe it to be true. We must awaken from the slumber of ourself, that we believe that we truly exist. That's why we are all suffering. Especially in the Western culture, that we are all under the influence today. We are all taught to believe that we are all unique as individuals. And we are all taught to believe and to trust that we are individually unique, special, and and we are all our own spiritual being. So this is what we are all taught to believe, and modern day spirituality also emphasizes that. Now all this may be true in their own aspect and their own way. According to the Dharma, fundamentally it is something very dangerous. But it does not mean that we cannot learn or we cannot practice those things. For example, the art of cooking. What is the difference between the art of cooking and the art of drawing and the art of healing? It is the same, because they all heal and they all have something that is a very direct point to make us believe that it is real, that we are real, the taste is real, and everything that is happening is real. So before I go on to that, So I'll read you this message. I don't know who this author is. But it reads like this. Compassion hurts when you feel connected to everything. You also feel responsible for everything. You cannot turn away, and you cannot turn away. Your destiny is your destiny is bound with the destinies of others. You must either learn to carry the universe or be crushed by it. You must grow strong enough to love the world, yet empty enough to sit down at the same time with its worst horrors. So this person is Andrew Boyd. So, not wrong. What this person say, not wrong. In its own sight, not wrong. But according to the Dharma, according to our practice, according to Lama Tsongkhapa's teachings, the first thing that we must do, or according to the three principal aspect of the path, is that we must renounce the attachment of samsara. We must renounce samsara. If we do not renounce samsara, anything good or bad is suffering. Now, what is samsara? I want to ask, are there Buddhas? Are there Buddhas? Huh? Okay. Theologically, yes, there are Buddhas. Do Buddhas exist? Yes, they exist everywhere. Now, if the Buddha exists, so is samsara still existent within the Buddha? Is samsara existent within Buddha? Huh? Is samsara existent within Buddha? No. So what is Dhamma practice? In a simple way of explanation, Dhamma practice is we have to build our own world. That's why we are offering a world. With mandala offering, we are offering a world. We have to build our own universe, our own mandala. So, when it says to become Buddha, what does fundamentally to become Buddha mean? To achieve Buddhahood and go onto the path of Bodhisattvahood, we need to achieve at least these three things, which is achieve these three things, which is renunciation, the pure generation of bodhicitta, and the right view of emptiness. Within this actual phrase, that these are the three which I feel, the three principles of the path, is the antidote of this passage, this little passage. Compassion hurts. Why does it hurt? Because you have a true self. You hold yourself to be true. Compassion hurts when you feel connected to everything. You also feel responsible for everything. You feel connected to everything. How can you are feeling responsible for everything? How can you actually be responsible for everything? Right? If you just allow to just be, how can you be responsible for everything? You are connected, but you have to just be. Like Buddha is connected to all of us, and we are connected to Him. Are we responsible? Let's not bring the Buddha into the picture. Amongst each of us here, are we responsible for each other's practice? Are we responsible for each other's rise and fall? We are not. We are only responsible for our own cultivation. If that's the case, how can there be Buddhahood? How can there be in the state of Buddhahood? How can there be awakening? You feel responsible. You also feel responsible for everything. That means you have a big ego. An ego that you want to feel responsible for everything and you want to be in charge and that you did not let go. That's why it has this thing called you also feel. Or I also feel responsible for everything. Okay? And it says, you cannot turn away. You see? If you feel responsible for everything and they said you cannot turn away, why turn, why do you even have these thoughts? So, what I'm doing, fundamentally, we are using this as topic of debate. You understand? When you pick a particular topic and then you use the antidote of Dharma and then actually what I'm doing is I'm like debating with myself. Understand? Okay? I'm just talking to myself. Okay? And so, your destiny is bound with the destinies of others. So, our destiny is not bound with the destiny of others. But our destiny or our future, our current time is we are bound with all others due to the kindness of all others. Yes. Okay? You must learn to carry the universe or be crushed by it. This is an extremist viewpoint. Okay? If you cannot carry even the burden of your own family or your own loved ones, how can you carry the burden of others? So when we say you want to carry the burden of the universe, you are your universe. You are the creator of your own universe. So therefore, it is very important for us to understand this point that we are the ones that make ourselves happy or sad. Just like you choose to wear your clothes, isn't it? Every day, will you wear the same clothes every day? Will you? I do. Every day I'm wearing the same. Somebody came and asked me, Lama, is it you got no clothes to wear? I say, why? Every day I see you wearing the same khaki colored Bermudas and the white t-shirt. Can I buy you some? Actually, because I have many, that's why every day I'm wearing the same one. You say, well, I'm very, very happy. Somebody care what I'm wearing, Yeah. So, on our own side, on the own side, we think, we feel, you are your universe, right? You like, you shut this person out. You don't like, you shut this person out. You like, you include this person in, right? So, you must grow strong enough to love the world. You don't need to be strong to love the world. You just need to be there to love yourself first. How do you love yourself? By really allowing things to be. How can I be responsible how the plant grows? Isn't it? How can I be responsible how the bird fly? I cannot. Okay? So the person who wrote this, maybe he's in a little bit depression or he's under tremendous stress. Maybe he's a son of a very rich family or I don't know, some kind of a situation. Now I want you to understand the term that I use now is not problem. It's a situation. It's a condition. Because bodhisattvas don't see you as a problem. Just like when you go and see a traditional Chinese doctor, they don't see that you are sick. They see that you are off balance. You understand? You are off balance. You just need to rebalance and you are fine, you are well. So don't have in a concept or conceptually or something that in your mind that you want to believe that you are sick. Because the moment you want to believe that you are sick, you will give in to the idea you are sick. I'm not good. I'm lousy, I don't know, I'm not good enough, I give up. Okay? It's always like that. The moment you want to choose it to happen like that, you're allowing it to happen like that. You don't have to. So what if the person is like this? So what if the other person is like that? It's okay. Let them be. How can you be responsible for the death of the deer that the tiger killed to eat? Do you understand what I'm saying? We cannot be responsible like that. We just be. One thing, we want to cultivate Dharma. We must feel that we have to let things take their natural place. If we have to be, we are not like the American superhero. American like to be superhero. That's why I think the whole world only America have many superhero cartoons. Maybe I think I didn't see like some other. Huh? What? Japan have a superhero. America have a superhero. Something like that. I didn't see other. Maybe have, I don't know. I'm ignorant. Okay, but I know the Chinese gods and the Chinese and the ancient Greeks. There are many gods. There are gods of the hero, this and that, and stuff like that. Chinese have a lot of hero worshipping to do. Worship the heroism of. If the higher educated one, they say, "Oh, we worship and respect the spirit of this god." The ordinary people say, and they look down on the people, say, "Oh, I pray to this God, you must bless me, wealth, bless me, money." So if I'm Guan Gong, I stand for righteousness, chivalry, okay, right? And then after everybody can ask me for money. You know why face turn red? Embarrassed lah. Why he stroke the beard like that? Aiyo, the finger like that. Aiyo. Isn't it? He stroke like that. He don't stroke like that. He don't stroke like that. He stroke like that. Isn't it? He say, "Aiyo, you naughty, but you right now. I'm just in this statue, cannot whack you, I tell you." Make me embarrassed, my face turn red, Right? So, he says, you must grow strong enough to love the world, yet empty enough to sit down at the table with its worst horrors. All beauty and horror have their own time and place. Like we ordinarily, human beings have our own time of youth, own time of beauty, from 20 to 40 plus. Then after you reach 50, then it's your own time, your time and place of old age. Nothing can stop that. Even going through Botox, face pulling. I don't know, by the time Stella turns 50, I don't know what she will put on. Yeah. Maybe Daniel will be starting to put something first. Right? But generally, this is the case. We all have there is a time and place for everything. So now you understand the drama of samsara? You feel this drama? When you have something, there will always be something more. So now, let's go back to what I said on Valentine's Day in teaching in Malacca. I said, the most important thing for us to know is that we should be the light and not the lantern. Our drama comes from the lantern. We believe that we are the lantern, but actually within all of us, we are light. When we say, do not let your mind overcome you. You must overcome your mind. Do not let your human mind overcome you. You must overcome it. That is because right now we believe so much that we have a human mind. And that we believe so much that this human mind is giving us a problem. Like the crab will have a difficult time overcoming its crab mind. A cockroach will have a difficult time overcoming its cockroach mind. A prawn will have a difficult time overcoming its prawn mind. Similarly, a dog will have a difficulty overcoming its dog mind. Our consciousness, or conveniently we use the word soul, according to our wants and our needs and the actions and the habituations, after we leave this body of human shell, like the lantern shell, okay, whatever we like, we will become whatever we like most. Those that like to quarrel and fight will be born amongst those whose quarreling and fighting is the norm. Those who like to, for example, that day I was explaining why some people are born in such difficult situations and why some people they have no choice. Their whole life they have to work as prostitute. You know, some people are always within that situation, but some people are always not in that situation, and they don't understand why people choose to be in such situations. So, we need to, how you overcome our mind? We need to first, if you want the fast and quick method, just drop your body in your meditation. Drop your body. Feel the heaviness of your body and raise your vibration to very bright. How is your meditation going to be? Like you drop your body. Actually, the consciousness, this thing, is the size of like a green pea, small green pea. And it's very bright, it's very luminous. So if you don't know how it is like, you want to know how it's like? Very easy for you to see now. You see maybe one LED light like this. Okay? You drop your body and then it just becomes very bright, luminous. It doesn't hurt your eye to look at the LED light. You can just stay like that. Okay? Just that for the... Let's just all assume that all of you are bright. I can assure you not everybody is bright. Okay? Those who keep darkness in their world, hatred in their world, anger in their world, jealousy in their world, everything, they are not bright. They are not bright. And they will always be in the situation, even as human beings already explained before. Those who are happy, the happy and the laughing people will always somehow be the company of the happy and the laughing people. Those who are there to always to complain, justify, blame others, see the bad in others, complain and say bad things and not happy and always say there's this and that, always got problems. They somehow will always end up with people who are like that. Blame, complain, justify. Isn't it? Right? Right? Until they make the decision, snap out of it and walk away. Okay? But if we cannot snap out of it and walk away, then how? Not everybody can snap out of it and walk away, you know. Correct? Can you snap out of your condition and walk away? Or maybe for you use, can you snap out of your problems and walk away? Can you snap out of your children, your parents, your work, your spouse, your family, your friends? Can you? Friends, maybe you can snap out of them, but family, you cannot. Parents, you cannot. Children, you cannot. Work, everywhere you go, it's the same problem because they are carrying that problem. everywhere these people go, they will face the same problem, because that problem, the thing that will magnetize the problem or the negative condition out is with them. Like some people, they say everywhere they go, people scold them. Everywhere they go, they see people get angry with them. But they don't see that they have a habit of scolding and complaining or having an angry face at others. Or giving other people funny looks like, I'm better than you. You lousy. Right? So of course people don't like you. So how do you escape? Very simple. Drop yourself. Make yourself like, uh, good way to visualize is you make yourself like, you take out all your bones. That is the element of earth. And all your water, okay, not blood, become pure water inside. And your heat is the fire and the wind to shoot yourself out to become being so bright. It becomes like a relic. Okay? Why? The Buddhas and the high masters, the great masters, they have relics, transparent ones. It's because they have overcome the earth element in their body, water element for transparency, fire element for brilliance, okay, and wind element to grow. Relics can grow, isn't it? Put inside the relic holder in the stupa and 1 become 2, 2 become 4, unexplainable. Earth, water, fire and wind, they are all absorbed. All these are result of absorption of these elements into the clear light. So we absorb everything and become just this. And let however you look, however you feel, your world, your condition, just fall down like this what do you call puppet, the string puppet. Just cut off the string and let it collapse. Let the lantern facade or the puppet facade of you fall. And you realize when that drops, all those conditions and problems and the people that you like, the people that you don't like, the people that like you, the people that don't like you, everything gone. Just like that. Then you suddenly become, if everybody suddenly, all of us here should to become light, then we all just become light balls of light, like LED light. And in nature, what happens when there's light? All the light will group together, isn't it? Correct? Okay? In nature, okay? Light attracts light. They all naturally. Like fireflies, they all like feel more. Like that. Some gravity or something like that. Maybe some people don't agree that when they see light repels light. I don't know. But generally, it comes together. Because when all the light comes together, you become bright. So we just need to know now, what is it that we want right now? In our cultivation, in our practice, is what we are practicing, is what we are fighting for worth it or not? So that's why the masters we say, be in the moment. While it is like that, in this condition, enjoy it. Be present. Uh, Joanne didn't understand my message to her. She wrote on Facebook that to say, when you're happy, enjoy your happy. When you're jealous, enjoy it. When you're angry, enjoy it, or something like that. I wrote something like that. But actually, what I meant was, when you are happy, do you enjoy it? When you are angry, do you enjoy it? When you're jealous, do you enjoy it? You know, we all swing to the extremes. There is a no enjoyment because you are brought down, weighed down by the drama of the lantern, of the form. We are so happy eating the corpse of other murdered beings, thinking that it's so delicious. And it's the same that the crab eating rotting flesh of other beings in the beach. Is that the enjoyment? Okay? Or we say, those who are vegetarian, they enjoy eating this and that. But actually, what is it that we are eating that is really that pure? So really, what I'm trying to say is drop all this facade. We must learn to cut the string of puppetry. Then you get Dharma and no drama. And everything around, then truly, now, after I teach you this point, can you feel renunciation? You drop all the strings of drama that bound you to samsara. You feel light. You float up like a ball of light. And all the drama of samsara, suddenly you really feel renunciation. I renounce the attachment to all of these. But other people cannot see you, cannot hear you, cannot feel you. Only you can feel your inner bliss. You can feel your own presence. You can enjoy your own time and place, your own space, your own world. Without relying on somebody else, without needing to, because of somebody else, or somebody giving you happiness, somebody giving you love, somebody giving you blessing, somebody giving you help. No need. Close your eyes. Only you can feel your own great bliss. In a meditator's great bliss is of such. But in an ordinary person, the great bliss, then to translate it very grossly and simply, is only you can feel your own orgasm. Nobody else can. Only you can feel your own body. You can feel your own mind, your own pleasure, your own bliss. Nobody else. So therefore, only you create your own world. You don't need to rely somebody else. Oh, blame somebody, somebody's doing mistakes, somebody's wrong. You get angry, you get upset, and you become more drama. Renunciation. So, first renunciation, next bodhicitta. Right? You want to become a Buddha. After you renounce, you want to become a Buddha. You want to release yourself, and so they can help all beings to release themselves from the bondage of the strings of puppetry. Okay? Awakening. You want to become awake and to become bright and luminous. And third one is the view of emptiness. All this is an illusion. To realize all this puppetry is an illusion. Even yourself, your existence is an illusion. The world, the thing that you believe, the concepts, everything you believe is an illusion. Your wealth, your riches, your family, your name, your fame, your pride, all of our things is an illusion. Drop that and just see the luminosity of your own mind. See and feel the luminosity of all. Right? Then you see everything is just drama. The right view of emptiness. All things exist due to a preconceived cause, preconceived idea, and all things exist due to a preconditioned cause. Similarly, I exist due to a preconditioned cause. Externally also exists due to a preconditioned cause. Everything is empty. They do not truly exist, nor do they not exist. They are there as an illusion. Does a rainbow exist? Does a rainbow exist? Does a rainbow exist? If a rainbow don't exist, how can you all see rainbow? The rainbow conditionally exists. So you see, for you, you are extremist. Does a rainbow exist? Say also die, don't say also die. So rainbow is like our reality, our condition. It conditionally exists. Does your problem exist? It conditionally exists. So that's why we don't use problem word. Don't use this word problem. We have this condition. We have this situation. It is not a problem. From there, from this innate clarity to see that the rainbow exists due to conditions, therefore, rainbow is the view of emptiness, the right view of emptiness. It exists, but it don't exist. You can see the rainbow. Like I remember a few years ago, there was a rainbow coming down to where I was. And I was there, and then I made this action of trying to touch the rainbow. True enough. And I was just thinking, when I was young, people say, you will get a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Where's the pot of gold? Yeah. So, rainbow exists, but don't exist at the same time, right? So therefore, it is very confusing for many people to say it exists but don't exist. So therefore, we say it conditionally exists. So when you see from now onwards everything that you work, you see, you do, you live, it is conditional, not substantial, not truly existent. This is very important. Don't believe that it is going to be there forever. Most of us, many people kill themselves. Many people do many things because they think that now this is finished. That they're faced with so much problems and they don't know what to do, they kill themselves. So it is a conditional. Everything is conditional. We don't need to believe that. In Buddhism, Lord Buddha said, do not believe what I say. Similarly, we don't need to believe in this because it is true. When you choose to believe in something, when you need to put effort in something, that means you need to pre-condition, you must recondition your preconditioned mind. Correct? For example, when somebody tell you something, not what that everybody can agree in totality, then some will say yes, some will say no. Those who say no, those who believe, will try to convince those that it exists. For example, some people say they can see lottery numbers on the face of a rock. Those who can see, due to their artistic nature, yes. Those who cannot see, like me, no artistic nature, where? There you cannot see? Where? You know? No, you try to relax, gaze at it, gaze upon it. You're Lama, you can gaze, right? I still don't see lottery number. And for them, they see, they buy, they strike. You see? So, this is something that we say, is dependent on. So, what we Buddhists say, we say this is a karmically preconditioned that they can see. Okay? I give you some real thing my guru used to tell me. Real story. My guru told me that some people, when they went to Tibet, they went to Jokang, they cannot see any Buddha statues inside. They see the temple, they see the thrones, but in place of the statue, he told me some saw like stacks of old cloth, some saw meat. Okay, stacks of dried meat. Some saw stack of freshly slaughtered buffalo meat like this. So they didn't see anything, didn't feel anything that holy about it, and so they left. But some people saw, they saw like, the Buddha can blink at them, smile at them, like giving them mantra, giving them teaching, giving them transmission. Some can see. Some normal beings like me just say, now, Buddha statue, pray, try to get some blessing from some material things. Right? So really, our own different people have a different karmic tendency. Okay? So on our side, our own side, how do we behave? How do we treat them? How do we act? What should we do? So then, we go back to this little message again, this little thing again. Right? We try to have compassion. Okay? So, the living emanation of compassion is Kuan Yin or the Dalai Lama, or the Karmapa. Compassion hurts. When you feel connected to everything, you also feel responsible for everything. So now can you feel? You don't have to. Just cut the strings of drama. Truly, the puppet lives only in drama. Right? And you cannot turn away. Your destiny is bound with the destinies of others. That is your own preconceived karma and idea. Okay? You must either learn to carry the universe or be crushed by it. You don't have to physically carry the universe. You don't have to keep the universe and its troubles in your heart. Just need to breathe and relax. The puppet is also empty. Okay? You must grow strong enough to love the world. You just enjoy the world. Enjoy every moment to be present. But don't need to be sucked in by its extremes. Easy to say, not that easy to do, but whenever the great suffering comes, always just cut the strings and just let it collapse, let it drop and become a ball of luminous emptiness. Okay? Yet, you must grow strong enough to love the world, yet empty enough to sit down at the same time with its worst horrors. So what is the world? What are the world's worst horrors? Destruction. When people lose their world, or our perceived world, our perceived surroundings, we lose our world. Or modern day, I think they say, when things fall apart. Everything will start to fall apart eventually, because we didn't get everything we we are now immediately. It came step by step, and it will also leave us step by step. When you come to a certain time of your life, when you start to see your friends start dying, that is the time when you start to lose, you're starting to lose. Because you are not in control. You have friends, then your friends start dying. You have house, it starts crumbling. You have children, they grow up, they start leaving. You have money, they start to lose their value. Okay? But it does not mean that we cannot use whatever we have or be present in that moment. Just be present. Be present at that time. Okay? Everything is a emanation or a manifestation. Then you can truly emanate and manifest. You don't say that, oh, I can emanate, I can manifest, but then you are just being a hypocrite like this, then like this, two three-headed, two or three-faced. Really, emanation means they absorb and appear. Absorb, reabsorb, or dissolve, appear. Dissolve, appear. Like what? Like water. All the elements, water always takes the lowest. Always takes the lowest. Under the ground, on the floor, in a container, if it's spilled, it goes down and everything low. And where does all water flow? To the sea. All water flows to the sea, in union together to its original source. Water is so strong, can even break the rocks. Isn't it? Right? Earth element. Water can destroy fire element. Water can ride on the wind element. Can become clouds. Can become everything. That water maintains at the lowest among all places. Not having its real self, but he is everywhere. You cannot survive without it. Cannot live without water. Cannot survive without water. So similarly, our practice, we try like this. Spirituality, not like always high and bright and flying. No. Spirituality is about with the flow of things like water. Water cannot fly in the top of the cup, isn't it? Take a cup, pour, and the water goes top. I am the highest, most powerful of all elements of the water fly on top of the cup. No. You cannot drink water and the water goes up to your brain. Right? It goes down. Goes down. So similarly, we must now think. We must think how we have to make our own mind train our own mind like water. Cut the bonds of drama. Okay? And return our mind to its natural state, its natural source, like that. Or the spot of awakening. Or you can say this is the inner body mind, awakening seed, awakening mind. So that's why I tell you, my style is be the light in the lantern. Don't be the lantern. Okay? Yeah. Be the light in the lantern. And then, what is the purpose of the lantern? Is to bring light. Okay? Don't fight over you are Japanese lantern, Swedish lantern, Chinese lantern, or acrylic lantern, paper lantern, plastic lantern. this one important. We must use these points to reflect, to meditate. When we find that our mind, when we meditate, when we find that our mind is too hallucinated, too tough, too difficult, cut the string of drama. Just let everything drop. Maintain this natural purity and clarity. After a while, everything comes back. You will start thinking. You will start feeling. Start having thoughts. Start having things to do and responsibilities and what to do, what not to do, and what time you're supposed to do, and this and that. When that comes, try again. Cut and let it drop. Understand? Huh? Yeah. Then such meditation, you can open your eyes later after some. Only you have to try yourself. And then you gaze outside the window. And you can see your two fingers at both sides here. You see them wriggling by looking in the front. You try. Can you see? Can you see? Just look in the front and you see. Can you see? Huh? Put beside somewhere your ears, not here, no, here. Can you see? So you see, if you can see, how can Kung Fu masters not see? Correct? If you can see, how can Kung Fu masters not see? How can Kung Fu panda not see? How can they not go, Hoya! They can, of course. Right? You just need to drop. Drop. Everything that appears, just be present. Try doing by gazing upon the sky. Go to somewhere easy first, like the sea, like the reservoir, like the garden at the park. After a while, maybe thoughts will think, maybe I should be the bench, maybe I should be the tree, maybe I should be the rock, maybe I be the bird, maybe I'm just myself. You have such thoughts, just gaze, allow it to go. Recognize thinking, feeling. If it gets too much, just cut. Let everything collapse again. This is important. Okay? Then, when you do that sometime, you start to become crazy. Okay? You start to become crazy. When other people tell you their problems and this, you start to laugh. Right? You start to laugh because you start to laugh at your old self, but you have compassion for them. Then you start to exercise. Naturally, clarity and wisdom grows. And you tell them what to do. Guide them step by step. Baby step. Like that. Okay? I also don't know how. I don't know what I'm talking about, really. I'm just trying to pretend. I'm just pretending. Sorry, I'm not trying to pretend. I'm pretending. Okay? Yeah. You go back. You do this one. You cannot escape from your condition. Cut everything and let it drop. Understand? Mother nag a lot. Cut. Father nag a lot. Cut. Grandparents nag a lot. Cut. Husband, wife nag a lot. Cut. Children give a lot of problem. Cut. When you go crazy, you're going mental frustration, lung, see a lot of problem, this and that. Actually, you see a lot of problem is because you got the same problem, You know? Yeah. You will only see the problem when you are the problem. You are in the problem. That's why you got a problem. Right? Yeah. Last time when I was young, I always complain to my guru. Then my lamas, he's looking at me. You know, can remember J Lama Landrup? He'll always laugh. Yeah. My other guru, Lama Kojo, he look at me. One slap on the face. Yeah. Then after that, like that now. Yeah. There's 如来神掌, no? Yeah. Then gurus, Tathagata God Palm. Translation. Then after that, the pain exists. Because the thumb usually end at the end of the eye here, no? Pain exists. Sometimes. Yeah. So you have to remember, dare to cut and be like water. Okay? Yeah. Today's teaching something like that, not too much. You get what I'm trying to say? Or do you get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Okay. You go back. Okay? You eject yourself out by cutting. Yeah. Cut. Yeah. Then you are the luminous ball of light, where this ball of light can see everywhere and everywhere. You are totally aware of everything. Then you look around your house. Is that mine? Look around everything. Is that real? Then when you feel like it, you go back into you. This is not your soul come out of your body. So, no, it's not. You do like this. Real? Yeah. If you do not know, you know what is gazing? You know what is gazing? If you don't know what is gazing, you put your video camera and shoot at something and just leave it alone. Then you watch what your video is shooting at the computer screen. You cannot control what the lens or what the video camera is filming, isn't it? If don't touch it, right? So you are looking at the screen just like that. You are gazing. You see, because the camera doesn't focus on what it wants you to see. It just sees things as it is. So you have to train your eyes. Train your eyes to see things as it is. Okay? Don't focus. We like to focus. People always say focus. Now I tell you, don't focus. Open. Then you can really start to appreciate sight. You can really start to see the stark nakedness of everything. Everything suddenly looks so different again. Something like that, I think. I'm also not so sure what I'm talking about then. Okay? Good night. So we offer mandala, please. In our own inner space and our own inner time, we offer this inner universe within us. We offer this inner universe within us. This ground anointed with perfume, bestrewn with flowers, Mount Meru, the four lands, the 8 subcontinents, the sun and the moon, and the palace of Indra, and everything that is there, the most beautiful of gods and demigods and humans, which is all an illusion and a concept of my own mind, together with the concepts of all the conditioned problems and unhappiness, that everything pleasant and unpleasant is a subject of concept of my own projection, mental projection of my own mind. It is all empty as an illusion, as a reflection of a moon in a lake. I offer such to you. May all beings enjoy this pure land. Idam Guru Ratna Mandala Ganiyadaya. Oh yeah, that's it. Very easy, yeah? So, Dharma is very easy. So you practice like this and be very easy, okay? Can? Yeah. So are you a man? Are you a man? Are you a woman? Huh? Conditionally. Ah. Conditionally. Yeah. Because if you ask a gay man, are you a man? If he's a man, he will say yes. If he's a girl, then he say no. You know, doesn't matter. It is everybody is the light. See the lightness, the incredible lightness of being, incredible brightness of being, all beings. Buddha see all beings same like that. You all sentient beings in Buddha, but Buddha is not sentient being. Right? Buddha view all sentient beings, but Buddha doesn't see any sentient being. You understand? You understand? Buddha view all sentient beings, but Buddha don't see any sentient beings. Buddha see Buddha. Buddha talk Buddha. There's empty talk. Okay. Yeah. May the precious body mind not yet born arise and grow. May that born have no decline, but increase forevermore. Om Benja Sanda Samaya Mana Valaya Benda Sanda Tina Manina Dina Memba Wasudaka Memba Wasudaka. Anorato Memba Wasawasidi Memba Sawaka Masuda Mejida Guru Samatana Gada Benda Memba Benda Baba Samaya Sado. Yeah. Okay? Yeah. You so you on your own time every day should remember everything that you read on Facebook is an illusion. Everything that you do in real life is also an illusion. You being your wife's husband is an illusion. Your wife being your wife is also an illusion. You are your parents' children is an illusion, and you are your children's parent is also an illusion. You are your job is an illusion, and you are an illusion yourself. So in the end, it's a big joke. And if you are swayed by the illusion and you are being cheated to believe in everything, you are the biggest fool of all. Okay? Actually, I also don't know what I'm talking about. Okay. Okay. Image away the Jere Dreme Gembe Wambo Jambe Angaje Gembe Token Tokaba Lusandra Beshala Soa de Image away the Jere Dreme Gembe Wambo Jambe and the Womalo Jaje Sawe Nakaje Gembe Token Losandra Beshala Soa de Image away the Jere Dreme Gembe Wambo Jambe and the Womalo Jaje Sawe Nakaje Gembe Token Losandra Beshala Soa. Take a deep breath. Raise the energy on top of your head. Above your crown. Allow yourself to feel bright and clear and blissful. Okay, like that. Thank you.